Hello everyone, Jolene Ann from Chi Lifestyle. So, yep, I just took a deep breath. So this is about good news, okay? And I kind of feel like we need it because it's been a tough year. Look, I'm not going to fool you though. There are still big things, heavy things coming, okay? The point is that you need to just allow whatever has to crash to crash. Stock markets, there'll be another one. Electricity outages, there will be more. Banks closing, big banks. I feel huge banks. I think majority of the big banks of the world are closing, and this is good. So protect yourself. I'm giving you pre-warning. Protect yourself. Make sure that you don't have all your eggs in one basket. If you got investments in the stock markets, go towards things like silver or gold and things like that, okay? Because that's where the money is going to be. So invest in those things. Relationships that are failing, guys, again, the universe is forcing people into the right path. Okay, so anything that's not working out, when you're in the wrong relationship, and that's why this is good news, but it comes with a warning. It's only good news if you listen. If you refuse to listen, everything in your life starts to crumble because you're in the wrong place, the wrong house, in the wrong town, in the wrong country, wrong jobs. When you're in the right place, things ease up a bit. But hitting rock bottom is sometimes what some of you have to go through when you've got nothing, you've got no one, you've just hit that end of the line, because you know what? It's only up from there. Okay, so whatever's happening in the world, more riots, more anger, outbursts, you need to be aware that whatever's happening, there are more controls within the government than what you know. Go and look at the Industrial Revolution. Go and look at how the world changed. I've done letters, Albert Park, what he planned, the wars. Nothing is coincidence. Everything is planned from other people who have been in control. So allow those things to happen. Don't get involved. Stick in your lane. Heal yourself. Forgive everyone. Let go. And then focus on your life and where you need to improve your world. Okay, send out love, open up that heart, send out love and compassion, because people are suffering. There's a lot of suffering going on in this world, and right now they need your love, your compassion, okay, and your forgiveness, even the ones who have hurt you, because they have come from a hurt place. Okay, so let's get into the good news now. Again, timing, never good. Okay, time is spirit, never good. And also, you need to do some things before the good news can come in. So let's get into it and figure that out for you. Right, pile number one, you have got, this is the dragon blood, or the bloodstone. It's actually got like veins, little blood veins in there. Pile number two, this is the tiger's eye. And pile number three, this is an opalite. So choose your pile. Pause the video if you're needing more time. Ask spirit guides, what do you need to hear? Because you're wanting good news, you're wanting good things to come into your life. So what do you need to release? What do you need to hear so that you can get this good news? Okay, thank you and goodbye. Hello, pile number one. If you chose the bloodstone. Okay, so I like to read all the cards together because to me they tell a story. I don't like to read cards individually. So it's all coming out and then I will read your cards. Right, so what good news is coming in for you? So what I'm getting, and if this does not resonate with you at all, then this is definitely not your pile. Okay, so this is a good clue as to whether this is yours or not. You are a healer. Okay, so let me finish and then you can decide. Somewhere in your deep heart of hearts, you feel this need to help others, okay? Now, healers come in many ways and forms, okay? Sometimes you need to look at your birth chart. Sometimes you need to look at your numerology. This can often give you huge indications, okay? So you will know that you're an empath or a healer or a psychic or a mystic if you have these abilities to feel other people's pain, or these abilities to empathize with people's, which is sometimes can also be draining, because sometimes you sympathize with others so much that you take on their energy. You also have this need, and like I said, so for some of you it's Reiki, because we've literally got the divine precision here. So this is, I think it's Jesus. he's got the caduceus, which is also, in connection with Archangel Raphael, who is the divine healer. Okay, that's the healing angel. He's got energy coming out of his hands. Now, what a lot of people don't know, and well, it's never been really confirmed. Scholars of the Bible often argue about this, but look, they haven't really ever agreed with anything, honestly. So it's believe it or don't believe it. Jesus disappears from the Bible. We do know this. He disappears for a couple of years. And apparently there are books out there that state that during those years that he disappeared, he was actually in Tibet. Apparently, there's even gurus and the Dalai Lama that all say that there are documentations to state that Jesus was actually there. Remembering his name was never Jesus, because the letter J was only invented in the 1500s. So his name was Yeshur or Yeshua. So that might help. Anyway, and the belief system is that he was learning, enlightenment. And that's why when he came back, he was a child that left, came back. When he came back a very enlightened man with a lot of enlightenment quotes. That's another reason why the Bible should not be, all biblical scholars who have studied at all universities across the world will tell you, you should not be taking it as literal. It's more of a metaphor, because you need to, you weren't there, blah, 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 blah. Anyway, it's not univocal. Okay, so the understanding is that when he comes back, a lot of the stuff is about healing. He actually learned the art of Reiki and energy healings. Anyway, moving along from that, so you maybe physically have a touch of, maybe, for example, if you give people massages, they say, wow, you've got the most amazing hands, and you might feel a lot of energy or tingling within your hands, and Reiki might really benefit you. And you might actually realize through Reiki session, as I did, how amazing it is. And just the thought of healing others excites you. The thought that I can actually help others. The thought that you could, help anyone in their lives probably is a good feeling for you. Then this is a good sign. This is your truth. This is your integrity. And I kind of feel like what you've been going through and what is blocking you from this energy or from this higher, the divine physician is also sitting in the thing of the Hierophant. And the Hierophant is the high priest. Okay. And so he has got all the knowledge of all the universe. Okay. So he's like very high up in universal knowledge, understanding. He understands God. He understands what has to be done. He's also a teacher, a healer, the Pope, higher learning. But what I'm kind of getting here is you might be super intelligent and everything, but you have not been in alignment with your truth. So you are not intelligent when it comes to yourself. Okay, you may be intelligent with knowledge and stuff, but not when it comes to yourself. And the people around you are not really in great integrity with your alignment. You're starting to question people's integrity. You're starting to see through people's truths. So again, if this sounds like what you've been going through, then this is definitely your reading, okay? And the good news for you is that once you protect yourself from these people, once you cut the cords, okay, from all these people, because when you're an empath, and you are empathetic to other people's emotions, and you can feel other people's, you walk into a room and you don't know why you feel low and why you feel depressed and sad, and you're like, jeepers, I don't know what's happened. Like 10 minutes ago, I was fine. Why am I feeling this right now? Because you are taking on other people's empathy and other people's feelings, okay? And you need to cut those cords. Problem is as well, is that often narcissists are drawn to healers. Why? Because they can feel, they want your energy. They want you to heal them, but they're not going to do anything for you. So it's all one-sided. So you have to disconnect these people out of your lives. And this is what's blocking you from being this healer. Okay, we have got the artist's impression here. So this also tells me expression, sorry. Now, this is about Paul the Venetian. So he's an artist, and, he's also an ascended master. Now, he's got his hand on his heart, which is quite interesting. I've never really seen this before. So in your heart of hearts, your real truth, and maybe, Your whole life, you've been trying to please your parents and the world and everyone else, but not yourself. And you need to become more in alignment with your true heart's desires. Now, artistic expression can be anything. So healing does not have to be through Reiki or becoming a doctor or even, a herbalist. Maybe you really, love plants and medicine, plant medicine and anything to do with that. But it doesn't have to be that. You are also an artist. So the good news is that you're about to become more in alignment with your truth. And you might express yourself through, maybe you want to write a book. If you have suffered, now you may be thinking, I don't know why God has done these things to me. Why have I suffered so badly? Why have I gone through such bad things in my life? You know why? Because you're going to get gain from your pain. So you're going to make money by expressing yourself. So it could be you're a physical painter, you're really great at painting and you're an artist, and you're going to express your pain through your art and make money through books, through singing, through poetry. There's something about the fact that you're a healer and you're an artist. So it's like, it's like a double here, okay? And what I am getting here is definitely this is the one. This is the path for you, okay? Now, for some of you, there's a partner. It could be another healer, another artist, someone else who's really great at art in all these areas. You might meet someone through an art class if you've been looking for love, and this person will be the one, because finally you're in alignment with your truth. So in the past, the reason why your relationships have not worked out, the reason why all these bad things have happened to you is because you had to learn lessons. There's always lessons. No one comes into your life for no reason. There's always a reason, okay? You learn a lesson from these people. These people learn and teach you more about yourself, and if anything, more about what you do not want anymore, okay? And they then align you with your real truth, with the real way that you can be. So I kind of feel like the sooner you become in alignment with your truth and learn to express your true feelings, express who you are, and like I said, it could be through music, it could be through writing. Maybe if some of you need to go take an art class or even a healing class, okay? There's definitely a lot of talents that are hidden within you. It's kind of feel like they're trapped energy. So if you've been feeling tired and restless and anxious, you need to pull back your because this could lead to addictions. Remember, even a lot of artists, they'll end up being alcoholics and things like that because they're not really expressing themselves, that they feel trapped within themselves. And also other people are pulling at your energy. You need to cut these people out of your life. And, again, draw, paint, music, write, photography, jewelry, sew, dance. It's in that area. Okay, right. Let's get more into your reading. So I would like to know, what is blocking pile number one from this good news? What is blocking pile number one? I want to know what is blocking you right now. What is the blocks besides the people? So you want stability. Okay, I still don't know. Oh, okay. That was at the bottom of the deck. Because you're focusing on what you've lost. Okay, you feel bored. Nothing in your life is really exciting, but it's because look how your head is turned down. Here are the options. This is what's currently in your life. Okay, I have this relationship, this job, these friends. I'm just using this as an example. Adjust this to your situation. And you're not inspired. Okay, I kind of feel like there's a pine cone above their head. Your pineal gland. So do meditations, third eye chakra. It's above you. The information is there. You just need to connect with it. The divine physicians also, as I said, very intuitive. But look here, look at the offer that's coming out of the clouds. This is a hand from God, okay? You are not seeing it. You're so focused on, nothing ever works out for me. I'm so tired of these people. Pull back and you will see, okay? This is the offer, okay? Becoming rich, becoming stable, owning your castle, becoming successful. This is all what God is trying to bring you. But you are more focused upon all the crappy stuff. I have to deal with, I have to go to work today. Well, then you don't like it. What changes? You have to change it. God can just dangle the carrots. If you don't, let me look at this. Oh my gosh. Okay. 8 of Wands, Tower, and 3 of Swords. You are afraid of making this change, okay, because this move that you have to make means pain, and you're trying to avoid pain. So you live in a life of sadness and depression and anxiety, and pure and simple, are you happy? Okay? Are you happy? He's got his hand on his heart, and this heart is torn. It is ripped by swords. There's even a snake, unfortunately. You've got someone who is sitting at you, that's conniving you, who's hurting you on a daily basis. The Tower card means it's time to let this go. It's time to let it fall. Let the pain happen. You will heal. Okay, so for a lot of you as well, there's someone else out there for you, okay, if you're looking for love. And this person will be the one for you. This person is an artist and a healer, okay? This person's very creative. This person writes books and creates and cooks and bakes and heal. This person does Reiki, and there's just a whole lot of love and healing and everything that's surrounding you. This is a gift from God, okay? But you have to allow the bricks to fall. You have to allow things to just be. Surrender to the fact that whatever's calling you back, you need to call back your cords and retrieval. Whatever's hurting you, cry it out, stamp it out, march it out. You're going to connect with someone. The good news is that you're going to connect with someone, and you and this person are going to become very stable. You and this person are going to create money together and wealth, abundance, home life, future, children. Oh, there's a lot coming, okay? But you have to move. You have to move. You need to travel. There's some kind of communication that may be coming in. And this communication might be painful. For some of you, you've held on so much to something. You might hear some news that's going to rip the situation away from you. Sorry, we're retrenching. You've lost your job. Sorry, you're fired. Sorry, we have to let you go. Sorry, I've cheated on you. Now you have to get divorced. I've been stealing from you. Now you have to get divorced. Okay. And it's going to hurt. It's going to sting. I'm not going to lie. This communication is not great. But pile number one, the good news is that when you let these go, something from the divine is coming in. Okay. And this is the one for you. Victory is what you're going to get. Okay. So let's get on to the good news now. Let's get on to more. What is the good news? Good news, good news, good news. Oh, too many cards. Truth. What are we? We've got 2 cards of truth. See? Oh, wow. Okay. The good news is that you are feeling trapped. You feel like your circumstances, I can't leave. I can't get divorced. If I get divorced, they're going to take all my money. How am I going to look after the kids? How am I going to pay the bills? God's saying, you know what? You're lying to yourself because you're not trapped. If you just wriggle your way out of this, the truth will come. And that is the truth. You are standing in your own way. There's no such thing. And God's going, I will give you everything. I will give you your castle if you just let this go. I will give you more money. I will give you someone who's more faithful, more in alignment. What I've got to give you is 10 times more than whatever you're going to lose. You're not going to lose anything other than the weight of this crappy situation, the weight of what's weighing you down, what's making you feel bored. If you just let it go, okay? There's truth coming. Spend time alone. Spend time in prayer and meditation. Pile number 1, the Hermit card. I will bring you the knowledge of the truth. But if you do not trust me, and if you do not follow me, I cannot help you. So pile number 1, it's just, yeah, look at this. I'm not listening. I'm not getting hurt again. I'm not seeing the truth. I refuse. I'm standing here and I'm not doing it. I refuse. Okay. Well, refuse. And carry on feeling that way. I mean, it's up to you. No one's going to force you. No one's going to force you. But if you're not careful, you'll miss out on this opportunity. Okay, there is a warning here that you will miss out on this divine, because it's not there forever. Okay, this job will go to someone else. This lover will start dating someone else. You know, God's giving you the option right now to decide. But if you don't, the Tower card could mean that you could lose out, you could miss out on the possibilities of being with a soulmate or soul job, something that's meant for you. Okay, so this one was quite heavy. I'm not going to lie, but the good news, the good news is, like I said, you've got whatever this is for you: stability, wealth, empowerment, success. That is the good news, but it can't come to you unless you're willing to do something about it. Okay, thank you and goodbye. Hello, welcome to those of you who chose the Tiger's Eye or pile number 2. Right, I like to take all the cards out so I can see the story of what is going on for you. So this is giving me a nice story as to what you're going through right now before we get into the good news, okay? So you'll know if this is your reading, this resonates for you first, okay? You're going through a time of separation, okay? So you may start to realize that people in your life, you've lost this connection. This is what I'm getting for this part. You're not in the same wavelength as the people in your life anymore, okay? I feel like there's a sense of separation. Now, for some of you, you may have broken up with someone recently, or feel like you're about to break up with someone. You may be, dealt with some kind of loss as well. I'm really getting the fact that emotionally, you are now separating from other people because you just don't feel that connection. You're starting to understand that you need to accept yourself as who you are and not follow this crowd, okay? I'm seeing this woman who is standing in the woods, among the trees, feeling isolated, feeling separate from the world in some way, and not understanding who they are, not understanding why they don't, you're just not connecting with people. Like, they don't understand you. They don't know you. You felt like you've had to play a part of a play for so long, and you exhausted, you're done. But I kind of feel like the good news is that you're going to become more in alignment with yourself. And the more you accept yourself, the more you will remove yourself from these people, and you will feel more better and better as the days go by. Yes, there might be some pain and loss to it, letting go of a relationship or friends, or even for some of you, and this is not the nice thing, but maybe you're having separation, maybe your children are moving on, they're going to college, and now you're left with this feeling of, oh, now I feel like, who am I now? Because my kids are now going off to college, or, they're leaving, they're moving to different countries, moving to different towns. And now you kind of lost. I don't know why. As I said, there's children involved in the situation. Maybe there's been a separation or a divorce, and now you've got children. Now you need to figure out how I'm going to balance my life, my career, my children. There's just this feeling of a little bit of separation and anxiety. Okay, so this is your reading. You'll know that this makes sense for you. But the good news, okay, is that you've got this. You're doing good, okay? You need to analyze yourself a little bit, because you will become more in alignment with you the more you accept yourself. I am the way that I look, okay? And so if my relationships and the people around me are mocking me and making me feel like I am not good enough, then why would I want them in my life, really? Why would you want people who don't accept you? Why would you want family members, relationships, friendships with people who don't accept you? Why would you want that? Why? You deserve better. You deserve to be with the people who see you, who see through the shield, okay, who see you as the god or goddess, male or female, doesn't matter, for who you are, and accept you. But they can't accept you until you accept yourself, okay? So there's a need for you to you've been catapulted into a new situation, into a situation where if you just keep facing your truth, your stop overthinking everything that's gone on and why and who, and no one has rejected you, okay? Whatever has happened is protecting you from people who were not accepting you, people who were gossiping about you, people who, to your face were great and yet behind your back ran you down, people who kept telling you, you should, really go do more for yourself, or maybe you need to become a better person, or you're not very nice, or, there's just the sense of other people just making you feel like you're just not part of their team. You have to be better to be part of their team, job-wise, anything. So this could be about your home life, your career. I kind of feel like things will become more balanced for you, okay? So straight away, if this does not resonate, if this does not make sense to you, this is not your reading, this is not your palm, okay? So for those that are resonating, let's get more into this. What's blocking this person from having any, positivity coming in? What is blocking? What is the blocks here? Okay, so the blocks are anxiety, standing your ground. Maybe you're a little bit too defensive. So, this might also be maybe you're on the higher ground now, is what I'm getting. So whatever's separation, whatever you're separating from, you're on the higher ground. But you also need to just be aware that you don't have to fight anymore, okay? You might, like I said, again, people are constantly, you feel like you're always defending yourself. You always, it's like everyone's coming at you. This is causing you anxiety. This is causing you to feel like you can't sleep at night. There's so much anxiety and depression and sadness that you feel in your heart. And again, you feel like you're alone in the woods. This is not a bad thing, okay? You just have to keep facing your true north, your truth, who you are, okay? Whatever you're going through, pile number 2, whatever anxiety that's happening, you will face your true north. It's Judgment Day, okay? So the trumpet is being sounded, which means you are reawakening to something better, okay? You might be, there's a sense to learn more, to overcome your thoughts. There's a sense to, you keep looking back at something. Maybe you need to learn how to better communicate more from the heart. Learn to tell people who you are. And you know what? When you stand up for yourself, you will see the true people. When you stand and say, this is what I want and this is what I expect from you. As my friends, I expect you to be here and to do that. And your friends are going to go, no way, Jose. Okay, thank you. Boom. In a friendship, in a love relationship, I expect this from you because I deserve this. Are you going to do this? Hell no. Okay, thank you so much. And boom. Learn to communicate your truth to other people, and then you'll see who sticks around. Then you'll see who is meant for you and who is not. There's a massive judgment day coming for you, okay? This is saying it's time to make a good judgment call on all the decisions you've made, on your relationships, on your friendships, on your job situation. This is what's blocking you from any kind of good news, okay? So when you are willing to face the truth, face yourself and say, hey, you in the mirror, how are you? What do you need? What do you want? How can I help you? Because you are the most important person ever on this earth. If you are not good, your children are not good, because you will take out your anxiety, your depression, all of that on the children. So when you can look at you, celebrate you, there will be a celebration. So let's get into the good news. I'd like to know, what is the good news when pile number 2 finally deals with all of this? What is the good news? Okay, so there's a new passionate situation coming in. The good news is that you're very close to this. Okay, Judgment Day is so close. Look, here's your burdens. That's everything you're going through right now. Look how close you are to your castle. And there's also a castle there. Look there. That castle is so in your sight. It's not far now. Okay, you really, your journey is so close. You're about to start a passionate new beginning. Okay, once you've cut through the illusions, something really passionate is coming your way. Wow, 10 of Pentacles. Okay, so this is abundance. This is stability. This is another castle. Your castle. do you want to own a castle? Okay. Is that a home? Maybe you've always wanted to buy your own home, or, your castle, everyone's castle is different to them. Maybe you're wanting someone you can settle down with, someone you can actually grow old with, someone you can trust, someone who's loyal. Maybe you want something that's loyal. You got the loyal dog. This guy has obtained everything in his life. He owns the house, is his dream home. He has his dream family. He's now an old man. He's got his grandchild sitting on his lap. He's got his loyal dog and his children in the background. He's got all the money that he's ever needed. He can retire in peace, and he's finally happy. You've obtained that final stability. So you may be poor as anything right now. Your separation, divorce means loss of money. The good news is that once you accept yourself and you remove all these people in your life that are not in alignment, wow, okay, you are going to have a passionate family, a new passion project, a passionate love relationship. But this time, it's someone who is loyal, someone who is there with you until sickness and in health. The money to finally buy your own dream home, the money that you need to, give yourself a little bit of luxury, okay? But you need to be honest with yourself. You need to use your intuition, and you need to close off cycles with people. I think when you finally go and see people for their truth and see people from a different light, there's definitely celebration coming for you, okay? Final cards for pile number 2, please. The good news. We want some good news now, because pile number 2's gone through a heaviness. Oopsie. Yeah, you see, cutting to the truth. Oh, wow. Seeing things from a different perspective, cutting to the truth. Things are going to be illuminated for you, okay? The truth is being illuminated. We've got another castle there. Wow. What is it about castles? Seeing castles is a sign for you. I'm telling you now, pile number 2, if you are seeing castles, if you are paging through TikTok or Facebook or whatever, you go YouTube and you keep seeing castles, those are signs. This is your sign that your tears will dry up, okay? There's lots of tears, sadness. Even my heart feels really sore for you, and I'm so sorry. But you know what? The Queen of Swords is someone who she knows. She accepts herself. Wow, this is who you need to be. King or queen, doesn't matter. Male or female, does not matter. She is, look how super focused this woman is. She knows what she wants. This is the queen. The page is someone who's still learning. They're still curious. They're still figuring things out. They're looking on the internet. They're looking up, different people. They're spying. They're gossiping. They're still quite young when it comes to communication. They're still not knowing what they want. They're still looking around. The queen, she knows. She knows. That face is super focused. The sword is the sword of truth. It's cutting. She will cut you out as soon as you come near her if you are not in your truth. She accepts herself. She knows who she is. She knows what she wants, and she will not take anything less than that. She steps into her power in the most amazing way. Some people call her the queen bitch, but well, sorry for them. She doesn't care. She doesn't care. When your hard work is going to pay off, pile number 2, okay? When you finally see your situation from a different perspective, and not from a woe is me, but more from an empowered situation, you will, the good news is you'll get that, okay? Oh, wow. Heavy one as well, but slightly better than pile number 1, but I don't know why pile number 1, pile number 2, I don't know why you guys are so similar, but yeah, but there is good news for you. After all the pain, you just need to cut these people out, okay? Thank you so much. Face your true north. You'll get there. Have a great day, and goodbye. Okay, so welcome, Opalite, pile number 3. Right, I like to take all the cards out so that I can have a good understanding of what's coming for you. What's good news? Well, already you've got some great stuff here, actually. So pile number 3, what I'm getting here is, well, you've got the flow of prosperity. You've got engagement. Things are ascending to a higher level of commitment, engagement, getting engaged, having money flow in. Serenity, just having serene environment, living in your most most peaceful times, happier times, feeling more at peace. I mean, that's great. Can I end the reading now? Okay. So you need to share your voice, pile number 2. 3, sorry, 3. I don't know why I said 2. Maybe pile number 2 was relevant. So again, when I have these conversations, if the first lot does not make sense, then this doesn't resonate for you, then you know that this is not for you. I kind of feel like right now, you don't know what is going on. The paths are unknown. There is no direction. You don't know where to go. You don't know where to invest. You don't know where to look. You don't know where you should be. You don't know where you should live. You're just sitting there going like, I don't know what to do. What's happening? Where is it coming from? Where am I meant to be? What am I meant to be doing? I just feel this like your head is spinning. Take a deep breath. It's coming, okay? You are coming out of the cave. The darkness is ending. You're coming out of the darkness and into the light. This is a time of persecution, to persecute, to expression, okay? Your dark place, even this one here, there's a lot of darkness. The right path is being illuminated for you, okay? Money is going to flow in to help you. Peace is coming in. You are ascending to a higher level, as well as for some of you, your love life is getting better. Okay, so the good news is already here. It's going to be illuminated. Okay, you don't have to stress. This is not like the other 2 piles where there's a lot of drama. But we are going to find out though, is what is blocking you. Because again, sometimes it's just having to surrender, to allow it, the path to show up. There is something a bit tricky though. So I do want to see what is tricking you. What is blocking? Oh, there is something you still need to walk away from. There is a tricky fox. There is still a bit of darkness. You're still sitting in a little bit of dark, even though, I mean, you're like literally about to come out. Things are about to flow. You're about to ascend. There is something a bit tricky and you need to leave this trickiness behind. So this could be negative mindset. Your mind plays tricks on you. Your mind pulls you back into negativity. Your mind pulls you into the drama. You find yourself falling into, listening to things that you shouldn't, or watching things that you shouldn't, or hanging out with people that you shouldn't. There is this. So the 8 of Cups is someone who has dealt with illusions in their life. So from the 7 of Cups, you've dealt with your illusions. You thought that your life needed to be one way, or you thought the people in your life were a certain way, and that was just an illusion. Life is just an illusion. It's a matrix. And maybe you come to the awakening stages of your life that now you're searching for your real true fulfillment. The 8 of Cups is missing that 1 cup. So you're going to go find your truth, your ascending, your light, okay? That 9th cup is a wish fulfillment. Maybe you thought you wanted a certain relationship or a certain person or a certain amount of money. Now you're realizing actually that's not real true enjoyment, or, you might realize like the Midas touch kind of story, that, all that glitters is not gold, or, gold is great until, your children are taken away or something is affected. And then you realize that your true happiness lies within your children. And it's just something like that. I don't know what that is. So I promise you, I didn't even notice this until, look, here's your 9 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So look at this. Celebration. Wow. Charging in. Empress. Celebration. Temperance. Serenity. Queen of Pentacles. Stability. Wishes coming true. Oh my God. 10 of Cups. Oh my God. Magician. King of Cups. This is, look at all this. Okay. Pile number 3. You've got great things coming in. Okay. Really great things coming in. So the bottom of the deck for me, is the unseen. It's what we don't see. Because the top of the deck, look at that. You're having a new stable beginning, and it's coming in quickly. Okay. You're not far from it anymore. It's going to be a shocking revelation. Now, something might have to end. For some of you, you have to have a breakup from this tricky fox. You're going to lose a job. because this person's been lying to you. You're going to have someone steal from you or lie to you. Something shocking happens. Someone, unfortunately, and as I said, this is not a nice truth, someone passes away. Okay? There's something shocking that happens. Or, it doesn't have to be, but there's something you're leaving behind. You get a job offer and you have to move. Okay? Shock doesn't have to be bad shock. I'm just giving you all the examples of what you could, because there's plenty of you on here. For some of you, you've already had this tower moment. You've already lost a job, relationship, a person. Okay? And it was a shock. But I kind of feel like it's pushed you into some kind of searching. It's pushed you into some kind of understanding, realization. Sometimes the shock is just waking up one day and gone, oh God, I don't want that person. I don't want that job. I'm no longer, I have been in accounts for 20 years, okay? I have literally done bookkeeping, accounting, been a financial manager for 20 years. My shocking revelation was I actually hate it, I actually don't like it. And the universe took, things away from me. And in the beginning, it was tough. And now I'm like, yeah, you know what? Funny. Why did losing this job make me feel so good? Because the truth is, I don't like it. I don't enjoy it. It's not me anymore. That is my truth. And so the universe was like, okay, awesome. Now let's go and work. And it put me in a cave for a long time. A bit of depression, a bit of sadness, a little bit of fear. And the universe was like, it's okay. It was just an illusion. We had to cut through the illusion. The person you were working with was tricky. They were fooling you. They weren't that honest. Now it's okay, and there's a healing period involved in that. And I kind of feel like, I had to fall from a higher perspective to understand that that wasn't who I was and that wasn't where I belonged. And when you hit that rock bottom, when that crash comes down, you then realize, okay, I wasn't really doing anything. I was kind of standing still in a lie. And now I have this, okay, I know where I need to go. And now, once you've gone through all of this, that darkness, that working through everything, I'm now ready to come out, and I feel like you are in alignment with me, those who have chosen this path. You're ready for this new beginning, okay? But be careful of this tricky fox, whatever it represents for you, tricky mind, an ex, who told you, a teacher, teachers can tell you, you will never amount to anything. You are useless. Friends, family members, you're useless. What an idiot. You're just so stupid. Oh, you're so freaking ugly. You should be lucky anyone looks in your direction, okay? That is this tricky fox. When you say, no, I'm not, I'm coming out, sharing my voice, letting them know, I don't care what you think, this is where I'm going, things are aligning for you, okay? It could be spiritual awakening for some of you as well. So, wow, I feel like just so much is coming out at the moment. So, yeah, you could be learning a skill. For some of you, as I said, it doesn't have to be bad, this tower moment. For some of you, it's going to be someone's about to say, look, listen, I want you, you might have to be an apprentice for something new, because you lose a job. Someone else might say, look, I've got an opportunity for you, okay? Now, it's something that's going to be quite emotional. So it could be a job offer that's, you go from being a lawyer, a doctor, an accountant, and just realizing, this is not for me. I don't feel like I'm in alignment with it. Come and look after dogs. And you're going, oh, I don't know what to do that. Well, that could be the tower moment. Just there's some new opportunity that's coming your way. It's actually more in alignment with your heart. So it may not be big in the beginning, but your heart feels good. It makes you feel quite good. It's actually a savior. The Knight of Cups is known as he's the knight on the white horse. So it's someone who's coming to save you, okay? Not literally, obviously. It could be a charity work, just for an example. It's something that's just, there's some kind of learning involved, some kind of knowledge you have to gain. For others, it's just reading and gaining knowledge. It's going to give you enlightenment. more, wow, I now understand. But it's going to bring a house move, a twin flame, a gateway. It's opening something really great for you. And it's going to bring, money will flow. There's a collaboration. Again, luck is on your side. Okay, so luck is, the wheel's changing, and it's good. There's transformation that's happening, going to happen. We're all on different paths. You're on this path, but you may just break up with someone, about to break up with someone, and you're in the transformational stage, or it could still be coming. Okay, it could be future reading. But luck is changing for you. Luck is now on your side. When before it may not have been, you may not have felt like it was on your side, it is now on your side. You're going to be recognized, or, people might start to recognize you for being more enlightened. And so you could share your voice with them, and people are going to start to stop and listen to you, okay? But other people may be falling away. So whoever falls away, just let it be. It could be friends, it could be family, it could be children, people who are just not in alignment. And no one wants to let go of their children, but just allow them to be them and you be you. You're bound to collaborate with other people who share their voice, new friends, new groups, new work, people who finally recognize you, go, hey, you belong with us. And this new crowd is more transformational. They are more enlightened. They are more serene, and things start to flow. Financially, things start to flow again because you have learned the lessons, okay? Wow, these are really empowering readings this morning. Celebration, house move, like I said, it could, financial independence, spoiling yourself, whatever's coming in for you, pile number 3, whatever. The good news is that it's going to be something celebrated. It's going to be a shock. For some of you, you could even go take a lottery ticket, okay? And you may be poor today and literally wake up in the morning and you're a multimillionaire. I mean, this is obviously not for everyone. But, all you got to lose is whatever it costs for it. I wouldn't be spending loads of money on a ticket. It's all you need is the numbers. So one line, honestly. So go and buy it. There is definitely luck surrounding you. And like I say, it could mean something happens. You're going to get some news. It's shocking news. Sometimes it might be bad and as an ending first, in order for the good news to come in again. Doesn't mean you might land up in this dark cave, but on the other side of this, you will gain independence. You will have extra little bit of money. There is a snail on the original tarot, which means it doesn't mean it's going to happen tomorrow. It might mean something small happens that leads to this eventually, but it might mean I have to move. I've got a new job. It's at a different location. Eventually, it will lead to something better. So even if it's a small job, these are people that want to work with you. They like you. They like what you have to offer them. They recognize you. Okay. Different for everyone. Okay, well, I feel really, my heart chakra is really expanded with this pile. So it's really good things. I really feel like I do feel like pile number 1 and 2 are still in the darkness. I really feel like pile number 3s, you've been through that already. It's kind of like a progression for pile 1 and 2 and got to 3. So I kind of feel like you are done with most of this. So again, if this resonates, please comment, like, and subscribe. Let me know. But yeah, as I said, really good things are coming. So whatever you're going through right now is just a transformational period. You are learning lessons. You are enlightening yourself. You're learning what that final cup is for you, and then it pushes you pretty quickly out of the blue when you least expect it. Okay, enjoy. Goodbye.